Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. Cande Roth taking the day off. Back tomorrow, she says. We will see. Few things to get to here as we approach 8 o'clock. So the Islanders, congrats to them. They, in overtime, beat the Penguins to get their first playoff victory here of the NHL playoffs. They did that the other day. Was it yesterday? Might have been yesterday. And the Nassau Coliseum has put out their guidelines for the home playoff games for the New York Islanders. And here's what they are. Actually, I saw it on News 12, and I took a screenshot because I knew I wanted to tell everyone about it. So let's see. Open this up. Got it. Oh, picture of my dogs. There we go. Here we go. So the Nassau Coliseum Islanders, if you are vaccinated, there will be a vaccinated section. You could sit 3 feet apart, but you must show proof of your shot. You got to have your card on you. You got to show proof of the COVID-19 shot to get into the vaccinated section. The unvaccinated section, 6 feet apart, and you must bring proof of a negative COVID test. So it's not like if you're unvaccinated, you could just walk in and say, I'm unvaccinated. No, you need proof of a negative COVID test. These are the Nassau Coliseum guidelines for the Islanders. And by the way, on top of it all, everyone must wear a mask. And you know, for the obvious reason why, because there's been a lot of fake vaccination cards floating around. So if somebody, fakes their vaccination and ends up in the vaccination section, they don't want anyone unmasked. Plus, it's indoors and all that. So everyone must wear a mask. There you go. Islanders, if you're going to the Islanders playoffs, vaccinated, need proof of the shot. Unvaccinated, 6 feet apart, proof of a negative COVID test. And everyone in the Nassau Coliseum must be wearing a mask. Let me give you some of the things that I watched on Netflix over the weekend. I will delve back into this tomorrow when Cande returns, because I have to let her know. If I don't tell her about good stuff I watched, she gets very upset. We like to exchange ideas. Same way I do with my sister Amy. We were texting all the time for new stuff. So I watched the mini series on Netflix. It's 5 episodes, then it's over. There is no season 2. It's called Halston. It is about the famed fashion designer Halston. Now, here's the interesting thing. I knew the name Halston. I never really knew about his life or what he was famous for or his clothing line or anything. I just knew the name. And for good reason. I mean, I was, when he was kind of on the downturn of his career, I was only about 11, 12, and he died when I was 17. So, and by the way, I'm not giving anything away that he died. You would figure that he's not around anymore, especially as you watch the miniseries. But it's really, really well done. Ewan McGregor plays Halston, and I never knew what Halston looked like. I never knew what Halston sounded like. I never knew what type of person he was. Never knew anything. But Ewan McGregor is Halston. Like, he is that character. It's just amazing. I also watched The Woman in the Window on Netflix. Amy Adams. Fantastic. I mean, she's a great actress anyway, but really it's a psychological thriller. Not too scary. I am not a scary movie person. I think I had to cover my eyes once during the film. It's more of a psychological thing, and it's not like a, jump right out and scare you type thing. But there's some moments. The Woman in the Window with Amy Adams, that also is on Netflix. And I just started watching a series that has 3 seasons. It's called Startup. It's, it's like an action drama series, and it's pretty good. It's about these 3 people, a banker and a young girl who graduated Stanford and a criminal that all begin a cryptocurrency startup. And it's a scripted drama, and it's very good. I watched 3 episodes. I'm into it. I am going to continue. And one more thing for you that I promised here at this time as we get close to 8 o'clock. Read a great article about how 48% of us, just about half, hide snacks around the house. Obviously, the main reason is you don't want someone else in your house to find it and eat it all. Now, I usually do that with my Ruffles cheddar chips, my favorite chip, and I haven't gotten them in a little while, but the Ruffles cheddar chips get hidden. They still get found. I don't hide them too well. I just kind of put them out of sight so the kids can't get to them. Then Dana will find them, and before you know it, me and Dana have polished them off. Around 7 in 10 people hide snacks, obviously, to get away from people, but also say that someone has discovered their stash, very easily. A few of their favorite hiding spots: behind the washing machine, inside a container of health food, or behind books on a bookshelf. And the people who are most likely to steal from your stockpile, of course, your kids and your significant other, because those are usually the only people living in your house. But yes, don't be ashamed of hiding your snacks. I have turned to hiding toothpaste now. I went to BJ's the other day, and I bought myself my own toothpaste because my kids steal my toothpaste. Tubes of toothpaste disappear. I don't know where they go. Everyone's brushing their teeth in different bathrooms. I wake up in the morning. It's, 3-something in the morning, or I go to bed at night. My toothpaste is gone, so I went to BJ's. I bought my own 5-pack of Colgate, and it's hidden, and no one's going to find it. And the tube I'm currently using is hidden, and no one's going to find it. So that's it. That's my toothpaste. I did that with shaving cream, too, because if you have kids, you understand that they use the shaving cream to make slime, right? This is a whole thing. If you don't have kids, here's the deal. Detergent, washing machine detergent, and shaving cream are 2 of the ingredients to make slime, and they will disappear right in front of your eyes if you don't hide it. So I have my own stash of shaving cream, got my own stash of toothpaste, and then the food is secondary. You gotta keep the toothpaste away from the kids in my house. My country, 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.